Alright, we're rolling.
Alright. Okay, so fucking last night I went out and got a couple drinks. I got hammed last night. I had my friends go with me to my car just because I had liquor in my car and it's cheaper that way. So we took shots and whatever. Went back
in the parking lot?
Yeah. So I was not in no condition to drive, like it was that bad. So Jason drove me and we ended up in Derry at Brittany, what's her name's? Brittany Carter's old house. Cause I guess her brother still lives at that house. We hung out there and I don't remember the whole drive cause I guess I was passed out sleeping. And I do remember Jason pulling over the side of the highway because he really had to piss, so he pulled over, jumped over the guardrail, he just like kind of ran down the hill. I thought he was gonna freaking die. But I decided to get out of the car and I just like held my dong over the guardrail and pissed right there. So I don't know, we got back in the car, I passed out again, and Jason told me that he drove off the road completely and he almost killed us. I don't remember that at all.
That does not surprise me.
But, I mean, he was also intoxicated. I was just like that times 10, I think. But when we got to Brittany's old house, I vaguely remember him getting out of the car, but when I opened the door to get out of the car, I guess my legs weren't strong enough to hold me up, so like I just started tipping to the right, and then I fell down and hit my head on a tree. And I was just there for probably 15 minutes, like no one came to get me. And the only reason I like got up, like I was so out of it. I got up because it was fucking cold. But yeah, I don't know. That like I was just passed out outside of Jason's car for like 15 minutes. Like that happens normally, right?
That's a good story.
And then I woke up in somebody's bed this morning. Yeah. Well, Jason was in the bed with me and his friend Lenny, and we left and got pizza.
So 3 dudes in a bed?
Yeah.
Down here after a long night of drinking?
No. Well,
Was your butt sore?
Lenny's. Was your butt sore? Lenny's a woman.
Hey. No.
Oh.
I watched The Simpsons. Lenny is a man. Lenny and Carl. Lenny is a guy.
I know there's like a, Lenny Kravitz, like, yeah, oh yeah, I want to get away. But no, this Lenny is a female. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think that's just the whole story. I mean, probably the highlight was just me being passed out on the floor outside for like 15 minutes.
Yeah, it reminds me of that one time on New Year's where you got super wasted and ate shit in the driveway. And like, if I wasn't walking with you, you just would have been face down in the snow for like an hour probably.
That night was the only time I ever put a cigarette in my mouth. The only reason I did that was because my cigars were not in my car, and I wanted to smoke a cigar that night. So
Yeah.
I smoked a cigarette like a cigar, so I didn't inhale it or anything.
Yeah, then you got kicked out. And then Brandon got kicked out.
Yeah. Friggin'. Oh, that New Year's party. Was that when, like, me and you were on Brandon's computer and, we were, like, trying to make music on one of his programs or something?
Yeah, we were doing that before everyone shut up, and then he was having a party at his little apartment thing, and then we walked across the street to... I don't think it was Scott Fitt's place, but someone owns, like, a house down there, so we walked across the street to that.
I think it was Fitz's. disgusting.
Yeah, I think so too, or his cousins or something.
Yeah, there was like a guy walking around that house, and like he looked like a bouncer. Maybe he got hired to just make sure that nobody fucks around at the house. But like he told me I needed to leave because I was too drunk.
Yeah, it was weird. I don't know who that dude was, because like Brandon got kicked out because he like knocked over a bottle on like where all that bottles of booze were. Like he was looking at something and he was like, oh man, and it fell over and he went to catch it and then just ended up knocking over like 5 more things, and the guy's like, dude, you need to leave. And like I don't even think he was that drunk or drunk at all at that point. He just skis too hard, knocked everything over.
I do, like, when I got kicked out of the house, like, I started going up towards Brandon's house again, and then I just said, fuck it, like, there's people partying outside of that house, too. So I went back, and I just walked around, and I didn't know anybody outside, but I was just there chilling by myself, and then I ended up walking to, there was, like, a fire pit that was over, what's that lake?
Beaver Lake.
Beaver Lake. Yeah, I walked on Beaver Lake. It was pretty cool because the ice was nice and thick, and I don't get much of a chance to walk on ice. And then I went back, and I don't remember anything else.
Was the ice at Beaver Lake shaved?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I don't understand the question.
I'm not sure if that's a giant joke or like a snow cone joke.
No,
but
it's
both.
You know, whatever. Trying over here. I'm trying to work with what Goat's throwing at me, which...
Well, I was just saying that, you know, he had this night out, and let me just read the Facebook post here for everyone, because we were talking about this a little bit earlier. Let's see what we got. Where is it? A little bit. Here we go. Going bowling tonight. Spare time from 9 to 12. Manchester, New Hampshire. $9 for the night and some beer. That's it.
The end.
That sounds like a nice, quiet, early night out, you know, with some friends. Now I'm hearing that, you know, you guys are fucking pounding shots in the parking lot, playing rock, paper, scissors to see who has to drive home. Fucking driving off the road, doing 360 fucking no-scope flips off guardrails.
That's irresponsible.
No scope. Oh, man. Well, all that shit that did happen, the only thing that was planned that I did not post on that post was my tequila shots. I mean, bowling happened, and the beer happened, and, I mean, everything else was just not planned.